very good evening. Welcome to Raider Rich on YouTube, better known as Light and Magic, but I'm trying to re-identify myself. And this is a game that was suggested to me by my friend Quatley. He is very much into racing and drives like a maniac, or so I heard. So it's about time that I train myself to be able to join him in a game, and that is Wreckfest. I have a few cars that I unlocked so far, with the lawnmower being my pride and joy. It's a pretty cool car. But yeah, the mud digger is super strong and just super nice to ram others with. So you use it in those types of encounters. I wouldn't even call it a race. The sofa car is fantastic. I actually tweeted this one to Elon Musk and asked him if this could be our like below $20,000 small Tesla in 2022. I don't know. I hope it happens. I want to have the luxury version with a glass roof and cup holders, if that's okay with him. And the Rocket Hitman, Crash for Cause, the Firefly, which is currently I think my fastest car. And in my last training session, in my grind towards better cars, I unlocked the Supervan. Thanks for nothing. You don't have to buy all the cars. You can unlock some in by winning races and such. So if I'm lucky, I can do a few more. It's all pretty cool stuff, I hope. So there's a career, and there's you can create your own events for friends and so on. You can join multiplayers. There is an actual tournament, and of course you can purchase additional content. There's a Season Pass 1 and a Season Pass 2 out now. But that's not for me because money. I did regional juniors first, and some of the events in here I didn't do or I couldn't do yet. Others I reached 100% or a bit less, so I did not actually finish all of this. And did I do? Yeah, I did do something in National Amateurs, which is one event higher. Oh yeah, this is the Big Valley Speedway Oval, where I earned my Supervan, my three-wheeler. This was kind of ridiculous. I could try to do it again. I mean, I have the car already, so I'm not going to lose it anymore if I don't win this. But the idea of this race is that I have this wonderful, I have this three-wheeler, and I'm being obstructed by buses. 23 buses, school buses, and me. So let's see how that works out. So this is basically it. This is the grid. I mean, there's all school buses, and then there's me somewhere down here. I play on easy, by the way, automatic shifting, so it's really low level what I'm doing. So here we go, buses and buses. They are going to try to ram me off the road in 6 challenging laps, but I have to find small holes like this to push myself through to the front. They will annoy each other or bang into each other as well, and those are like golden opportunities for me. This wasn't so gold. The good thing about this car, it only has 3 wheels, so it has one less that can break off. And all I have to do is finish in first position. So it's really not that hard once you find out how to actually stay alive in this mess. So remember, this is on easy difficulty and so stupid AI, as you can see in the driving, and mine. So I'm doing badly. I'm doing worse than the first time I tried this, because the first time I actually won this race and got this superfan unlocked. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a walk in the park this time. You have to find a certain rhythm and also find a certain pattern in how the buses take the corners and so on. But if I go like outside, they are going to try to push me in the wall. So that's also not the best strategy, but you kind of you have to kind of wiggle in between everything. There's parts of my car that I wish I still had. Oh wow, that's bad. Alright, this is not okay. This is really, really bad. All these buses are on top of me. And I have to reset to actually be able to move again. I'm in 13th position. And this is lap 5 out of 6. So I need a miracle right now. Yep. Yeah, this is really, really bad. What a mess. So I am glad that I already did this one. I failed. 7 buses are ahead of me. So my car is faster and everything. But the buses are a bit large. They block everything. So let me restart this. I've done it before, I can do it again, I guess. So, maybe be a bit more careful, find those small holes where they fight each other and I can pass through, left or right or center. Don't be too greedy, maybe. Look, there's so little room left. If you put 23 school buses on a small oval like this, then yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, this is good, this is good. They kind of kill each other off, destroying each other, which gives me way more room to peep in between. Alright, this is good. I can probably overtake this one on the inside of the corner now, if he doesn't like smack me to the wall, to the inner wall. So it's okay to hug the buses, but it's not okay to have them ram all into you, of course. But so far so good. 10th position. Oh, okay. I need to wait for some of these almost accidents to pan out a bit. Some of them are crazy. Well, these are actual bus drivers like they drive in our country, actually. It's not that crazy if you look carefully. 5th position, 2 laps to go after this one. It's not terrible. And the more I leave behind, the way less risk I run. So I'm in 1st position now. And now I better just stay behind those buses in front of me that I'm about to lap. Because overtaking them is a risk, unless, of course, they like almost stand still. I don't want to be overtaken by the faster buses that are in 2nd or 3rd position. But I'm playing it safer now, because those buses will also have to overtake the ones who are left behind now. And they will have just as hard as a time to do that than I have. This is maybe a bit too... Well, it can be done. It can be done. I'm Yeah, I'm fine. If this is the finish line, I'm fine. There we go. Finished in first position. That was good. Right. So even if you have done a race in the training already or in the career mode, you can restart it and still get XP and credits for it. So I get this vehicle, but I already had one, so I don't think I get it twice. So that was good. Okay, so that was the Great Escape Challenge. There will be races where I actually need a B level car, but I don't own a good one. Like the Superfan is the only one that I own, and it's not like a serious racing car. Others can be bought with credits, or I can maybe... Oh, this is for D. I don't have a... Okay, you need more XP or something to get in there. Maybe I still need to win more in the regional juniors. Because what was this race again? It is a 100% gravel race in a C-class car. So in theory I would be able to do this now. But I have to tune my car to be able to drive and brake on gravel. All right, so this car is now way more powerful than it was when I purchased it, because I did a lot of upgrades to it already. Let's see, suspension is... A softer suspension is better for gravel and dirt. Keeping the tires on the ground on bumpy surface. I could even go fully soft. But, okay, let's go fully soft. The gear ratio has to do with, okay, how... If you set it to short, you can accelerate faster, but your top speed will be lower. I didn't really... What was the track? Okay, the track is small. It's 1.33 kilometers. So you don't have a lot of time to actually get into high gear and high max speed. So I'd rather have a shorter gear ratio to be able to accelerate. If I lock my differential and open... Okay, locked is more grip and during corner or acceleration. Okay. And the brake balance, if I put it to the front, it will stabilize the car when braking and increasing understeer at corner entry. I think I like that. So let's try. Kiss this baby goodbye. So I'll give them some room. I'll give myself actually some room to breathe and to kind of get into the track a bit, but there's not a lot of time because there's only 3 laps in this first one. It's a series of 4, and I can slowly climb towards the front, I hope at least. There are also bonus challenges that you can do during a race, like spin out another player or crash him completely. I spun out one opponent, so that gives me some bonus points. Position 7 right now. Not bad, not bad. I'm just taking it slowly. I knew this corner was not easy. I flew out of that corner a few times when I first tried this event. So I am gonna be more careful now. not braking too much, but at least ease in a bit into the corners and not trying to be too greedy, because my car is decently fast now, but it's really not strong, so I can easily be broken by the others if they bump really hard into me. And that's not really what I want. And I'm not sure, I don't think I have to actually win this first one. It would be nice, but it's just a warm-up in the series. And I think if I do this correctly, then I will start at a better position in the second race, and so on and so forth. So this is the one that have to be really carefully taken. And here, yeah, that car is faster, but it comes down to how do I... Is this corner safe enough? Kiss this, is gonna pass me. Maybe I can bump him a little. No, actually I'm oversteering a bit there and missed my corner. And this is gonna cost me a lot of time. So now I can go full throttle, try to keep him behind me. Okay, not bad. I think third position. Against easy AI, but whatever. If I look in the list, there is only one car that has a higher class than me, so I should be able to outrun the rest. So it gives me some credits. 1,000, it's not a lot, but hey, it's a long grind towards the more expensive cars and upgrades. That's just what it is. I unlocked a new intake. Okay, and I'm leveling slowly. Quatley suggested I do this for a week, just grinding a few of these events and getting some credits, getting some levels, some cars, and slowly build my way up to train myself to be better in multiplayer, where the fun really is, of course, because then you get to bump into, I hope, some friends. So we've got the second one, which is 82% gravel and 80% tarmac. So we are slowly, the tracks are changing and we go towards more tarmac. So I have to adjust my, I have to tune my car to it. So, not too much though, because it's still a lot of gravel, a bit of tarmac. So I would still go for... I think I will still go for this. But I'm doing it without any knowledge at all, but just feeling. I didn't put any of the tunings to an extreme setting left or right, which means I wasn't 100% gravel tuned. So I think this should be fine. The bit of tarmac that we encounter is probably only helpful for me now. At least that's what I hope and expect. So I'm taking it slow. I mean, it's of course when you play with friends. I played it with Quatley, and if you bump into a friend, it's super hilarious, and it's crazy to see you or your friends fly across the track. But to actually grind my way up, I better be more of a decent driver. And there are events in these career missions that actually force you to destroy all the other cars on the track, and those are really fun. But this is an actual racing event, so I better get racing, you know. I have to end up in the top 3 here. Should be doable, but I'm not promising anything. I mean, one bad turn or one bad crash can... Oh, I crashed someone out, get 100 points for that, or is that XP or credits? I think just XP. The credits don't come flying to you like that. So I guess it's a really long grind. I managed to get into third position, and it's when I am close to where I need to be, I always get nervous and I easily lose control. I always had that in racing games. So bear with me, be patient if I don't make it this time. One car kind of blew it for himself. That's really helpful for me. So my number 66, which is also my year, my birth year. Oh damn, I missed it. Because that final corner was bad, I missed my 3rd position. I'm 4th, and I don't want that, so I'm gonna restart. I think the setup was fine. Or should I tune it even to more more front brakes? I'm gonna try this. I think I had some oversteering in the corner still when braking. Let's see if I can now fight it by putting the brake bias all the way to the front. Remember, I'm not a mechanic or an engineer or not. I don't have that much car knowledge, not at all actually, but it is from training and with these settings that I hope to find the best way for every track. And that's also the way you need to play this game. You cannot set it and forget it. And I usually... Wow, gosh. You usually cannot do that in a race, or I cannot do that in a race game. I never know how to set stuff up. This is really, really not okay. And still, the steering in the corner hasn't improved. I'm in position 13 after the first lap, so yeah, they basically were hunting me down in every corner. And that doesn't help. But that's part of the game. Other drivers / AI will try to wreck you completely. Wow, another bump. All in all, it was another bump in the track. So this is not going well, but kind of exciting anyways. So I was number 4 in the previous try. Now if I'm lucky, I'll become 14. So something went wrong. Maybe these 3 will bump each other off the track, or I can help them a bit, of course. I will probably lose a door or 2, but they are quite useless anyways. Yeah, this was not okay. I make it to 13 if I don't spin out of this corner or get overtaken suddenly. Yeah. Ooh, not okay, not okay. Yeah, I need to restart because from this point I cannot. I need to move further ahead in starting positions to be able to win the final race. And it's not easy, because I did this before this event and I came out with 0 points. So I found it hard already from the start, but then I only had like the Rocket, I think, as a C car with no adjustments, no upgrades to it. Now this car is way faster than the Rocket because I upgraded this with racing gear on it and so on. I still need a better engine, I believe, but most upgrades have been done. So the car has become more horsepower without getting heavier. Oh, this is... Yeah, wow. Okay, I'm not Vance. Tensai, the winner of the previous race, wants me to kiss his ass goodbye. And all that does is ruin my own race. Okay, he's almost a gunner, I hope. But no, it looks like the more I do it, the worse it gets. So maybe this event is still too hard for me, but I need to grind. I need to grind this for the rewards. Especially for the credits, I think. Because of the need to buy cars in different classes and upgrade them to actually make a chance against easy AI. Because although this is easy, I don't feel it is easy. It is probably nothing compared to the races like Heavy CC and Viceres and so on, who are actually so good in racing games that, well, there's no way AI can keep up with them. But yeah, for me this is already a challenge. And these are not real people even. Position 9 for Light and Magic. What happens when I continue? I get 370 credits. A bit of XP. XP is not my biggest problem, although level does unlock certain new tracks or new events. Main problem is the credits. 3 laps. I have 100 out of 400 points so far from this event. We are now going almost fully tarmac. And just a few corners will be covered in gravel. So this is begging for a different setup. So we're going, well, I think my top speed and my maybe even a shorter gear ratio. Just be very accelerate fast out of those corners because it's a really short track. Lock differential. Yeah. And the brake balance. Okay, let's balance it a bit and see what happens then. Try not to brake too much. Let the others brake each other is probably my motto for now. Okay, see, this is a gravelly corner, but we'll get onto the tarmac pretty soon, where the grip is returns to the tires, but it's fun that they kind of change that over the course of this event, so that you actually need to learn how it affects your driving and how you can affect your performance by tuning those few settings a bit. It's not as deep as in like extreme racing games, and that's fine because I wouldn't understand it if it was too deep, or I would not ever use it. Well, obviously the performance of my setup and my car on tarmac is way better than on gravel. I really don't want to be on his outside, but it is what it is, I guess. No, he kind of pushes me into the corner already. That's not too bad. So I could be grateful for that. Yeah, this is... so it's like the same track all the time, but they clear out more and more gravel. Whoa, the top speed of that guy is higher. I have to be mindful of that, but my acceleration speed is probably better than his. So in those parts where we corner a lot, I could actually probably win back my position. See, I come faster out of the corner than he does. But on the long final end of the track, like the longer straight, he is able to overtake me. That's right before the finish, so I need to build up a bigger gap between me and him. Also, there's this one car in front of me that's like way faster. So, don't know what that's about. But second position is pretty good. He has a bullet with Herkamu. Can I click on him? No. But he has a bullet, and his power is just 158. Is just 1 point higher than my car. And that power is actually a number, a horsepower number compared to the weight of your car. But this is good enough. It gave me 1,090 credits, and I unlocked a racing exhaust for the mud digger. Now the mud digger is not really meant for racing, but more for digging, more for like bumping into others. But every unlock is nice, is welcome. And the final one. So this will be the final race. We go back to gravel and tarmac. The track is a bit longer, a different shape. So the corners, there are some nasty corners in there. That's for sure. And less tarmac, so I have to change my setup to be able to make it through. Right. Standard gear ratio short, I guess. There's almost no long in it. Okay, maybe try this. Here we go, number 66, the number of the beast. Well, not completely, but... I was happy to find a car that had my birth year on it. That's a start. Okay, I am able to keep up with them on a straight-ish part, but it's about the cornering, huh? It's all about the corners. That is what's so hard in racing. Oh, we get a bit of tarmac here? No, still gravel. Okay, that's the beauty. Some cars will wreck each other instead of me. So in that regard, AI is kind of fair enough. Not only to wreck the player, although they will try harder maybe on me. Anyways, the game looks good. I think YouTube said that it was from 2014. Now maybe that was early access or something, or when development started. I don't know. They still release stuff for this game, like season passes with new cars and tracks and oof. Oh my god. No, that's a bad one. Whoa. This is gonna cost me all my positions. Close to all. That was a really nasty bump. So I have to definitely do this again. There's only 3 rounds, which I don't understand for the final race in an event. I would have liked 6 rounds to make up for a mistake. I don't have enough time to overtake 11 cars anymore, even if I was driving correctly. The short gear is nice, so I accelerate fast enough. The others don't out-accelerate me, if I can see it correctly. But yeah, one bad bump by a van like that or something and you're toast. Yeah, that I'm not gonna say that I was about to win, definitely not, but that big 360 or 480 or whatever roll it was, that totally killed this race for me. I would be happy to end up in the top 10. So a man's got to try again. I'm not gonna go for a number 10 position in a race. I mean, then what's the point of racing? Oh, so number 10 it is. I have far higher power than the number 1 car, so this should be better, and I'm going to try that. I'm not sure. I don't think I need to change my setup. I just need to make sure I don't end up in those big booms anymore. That was really ugly. Like, this is okay. Hugging the sides a bit, losing some doors is all fine and all playful. But if they downright ram me off the track or like launch me into the air, then yeah, then my car is really not strong enough to come out of that in a good shape. My cornering is far from perfect, but as long as I keep up with them in the corners and then wait for the mistakes. Because this guy, Mr. Tensai AI, is bugging me a lot in this event. He really has his eyes on me. Look, this one was actively crashing me into the wall, or trying to. I didn't let him, but yeah, that AI is really trying to make it difficult for me. They're not just racing, they're actively trying to wreck. Which, here I'm missing some top speed, by the way. So I could make my gear a bit longer, but that would make everything else a bit slower, like the cornering. But there are some parts that longer part was longer than I expected, let me tell you like that. I didn't know that it would be such a long straight-ish part where I am actually losing out because of less maximum speed. So I think I should tune my gear a bit more towards long. Brake feels okay. I'm not getting any oversteer or understeer, or not noticeable, but here I should have some more top speed, you know? Or DRS, that would work too. Okay. If they just bam. If I mean, I can be nasty if I need to. I'm now in 2nd position or 6th position. That's not bad, but it's the final lap, and I'm really lacking the top speed on those straights. So I think I will try it with a bit of longer gear. I think my braking feels good on this track. And I don't have enough knowledge about suspension or what is it called? Nope. So not sure. But this was okay. It was really not a bad race, I think. 6th position. Or can I, if I restart, can I actually change? Yeah, can I tune? My gear ratio is going to maybe standard, because there are some straighter parts in there that I want to have that speed. My differential, I think I'm gonna put it to limited, and let's see. So this is a more middle ground tuning. I hope to crank out a bit more speed without getting issues in the corners. That's my take on this information. So corners are difficult, so I have to be more patient in the corners and crank up the speed more on the straights, I guess. You gotta pick a tactical position. But I'm definitely not winning races in corners so far. Maybe that requires me to train way more or get a different car altogether. So it takes me some time to get through the corner. I need some little braking here and there, but top speed wise I can now kind of compete with the big guys here. So now I should be able to catch up to them a bit, or at least stay at the same distance. Yes, that works. So I think this setup is better, but yeah, the thing is you need to survive the race too. It's because it's not clean racing. You have more moments of where you need your acceleration and brakes to work very well than in a normal race, I guess. Because nobody is giving me any space. You need to steal your own, you need to make your own space, because there is none. It is the first time that I'm in first position in this event altogether. Also, the first day I tried it, it was horrible. I didn't get any points. Now I'm in first position, but it's only lap 2, so it's way too soon to say. But yeah, this tuning seems to work. Oh, he's fast. He is so fast. Could also be because he exited the previous corner better than I did. A better race line. But I try to remain calm in the corners, because that's always... Yeah, come on. Okay, I got out of that, but I almost spun out. And that would have cost me my race. Now I'm still able to save it maybe, but they are very close to me. Like, yeah, there are about 5 cars, I think, very close to me. So I cannot allow to make any mistakes. I think this corner is too fast now. Yeah, it's gonna cost me time. Oof, I feel stress, I'm not gonna lie. But it's being, yeah, it's paid off. Number 1. Oof, I'm happy with that. Raider Ridge Firefly, number 1. I don't have the best lap time, but I win. So, So this event is won. I get only 40 credits extra for this final one. It's not fantastic. Does it make me level 15? Yeah, I think. Yes. Oh no, level 14 and a bit. Wow. That was not easy. Bonus targets. Not all targets have been met. So I have only 280 out of 400 possible points here. That's kind of, well, could be better. So it's not easy to 100% these events, guys. It really isn't. Folk Racing. I only got 10 points out of 200. Why is that? There's a folk racing event for front-wheel drive cars and a limited number of participants, offering a nice change of pace from more crowded events. Take it easy in the beginning, since front-wheel drive cars handle differently. I own one. Which car would that be? I completed the series with 10 points, so that's... Aha! This is more than half gravel and then tarmac, but this is more like a racing track. It has decent straights, a large one even, and a difficult corner. So, yeah. Class record C, okay. I think I will use my Firefly again. Especially since this car is not made for banging, but for racing faster. I should be okay. The gear ratio can be a bit longer because there's a lot of long parts in it. There is a lot of gravel though, but it depends on where the gravel is. If it's in the corners, then I'm in trouble. So I'm just gonna race and see how it is divided, how it is. Yeah, what parts of the track are actually covered in gravel. Even if it's straight, it's not a problem. It's just for cornering that it makes handling a bit tough. But I have a bit lower acceleration speed now, but I should be able to get on to a good top speed on the straighter parts. Okay, we get a nasty corner here. It is tarmac. Oh, it's more like, well, this is doable. There is a side road here, like a sneaky way that you can do it, where you actually use gravel instead of tarmac. So you can, if you tune your car more towards gravel, then you can make use of that side track and maybe outpace the opponents. I don't know if that's the best way for me, though. Ooh, this... Okay. Well, I crashed out an opponent, but this is also the end of my chance of winning anything here. I couldn't get out of this situation fast enough. Let's see if there is any top speed advantage here. There's another 66, so another Firefly. If I wouldn't bump into barriers, I would be able to overtake him, I guess. Still can. So some of them take the side. I'm staying on the tarmac a bit longer. Oh, that corner is, by the way, super sharp. So it's not as easy as it looks. Maybe the gravel road is easier. Oof. Yeah. Speed is okay. Comes down a lot to the cornering mechanics. So racing is not easy. Bartley knew this when he suggested this game to me. He called it Need for Speed on crack or on meth, and he wasn't lying. It definitely feels like it. Okay, I'm in third position, so I don't really have to cry completely, but this corner I have to train better to get slower into the corner and faster out of it. I did win one position, so I was actually faster on tarmac than the other was on the gravel sneaky side road. So this is okay. I'm now qualified for the next. Do I want to change anything? Gravel and tarmac. No, I think it's more about making the right corner decisions. And a good start also helps. Although they can then focus me more, bumping more into me, so it doesn't have to be that great. Oh, this is not a good corner. This is a nasty little tricky corner, by the way. It's not a full straight. There is some nastiness in there, but so here I just break down and try to get out of there a bit faster. Didn't go too well though. Here the same. Go in a bit slower and build up more speed to get out of the corners. I hope that will help me, because I didn't do that correctly. Final lap is done. Oh, the first lap, sorry. Oh, this is really, really bad steering. Oh, this is gonna cost me my number one position. Or does it? No. I was just able to keep this, but it's not. If you go into there, I was gonna say you don't have to bang into that wall, but I proved otherwise. So I'm gonna stay on tarmac. I feel more comfortable here. So yes, I brake a lot there and lose a lot of speed, but it keeps me. It at least sets me up for a better exit out of those corners, and I hope that will pay off in the end. I have at least one behind me that's too close for comfort. So I'm not 100% sure of myself here. But let's see. Oh, darn. Maybe it puts me in a position where I can actually make this corner work better for me than for them. These are all Fireflies. They all take a different road. Now I have to keep my calm and let them crash into each other. Yeah, I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna make it completely, I think. But out of the 4 cars that try to crash into me and win from me, I still beat a few. And I'm qualified for the next one. My power is higher, so I should do better than this. So the final one, which I need to win and crash out at least one opponent. But crashing out is not a strong suit of the Firefly car. Maybe I crash out someone by accident, then I'm okay, but otherwise I will leave that bonus behind. I'm not gonna go for the crashes. I'd rather just win the race. I like the environment too, by the way. Like the sunshine and the... Oh! Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. So, yeah, that well, I could basically restart. Because I do still have 4 wheels, but only, well, slightly. But maybe they are driving so rude and recklessly. Maybe I can still regain my like 3rd position. I hope. But the 1st is definitely not gonna happen in this one. You never know. I mean, they could be so stupid like that one. But they have to be really, really stupid very often for me to get back into number 1 position. My car back is falling apart. I'm front-wheel drive, so I don't really care about the back so much, but it probably doesn't help. Okay, I should be able to get back into position 2 in this final... No, that takes too long. Bad braking. And yeah, he's faster. Wow, that's the gravy guy. He was on my tail before. He's nasty. Super nasty. But maybe. Caused at least 500 damage. Oh, that was another mini challenge in this race. So I did that at least. Gives me some bonus points. I think our top speed is about the same, or at least our acceleration. If my top speed is only a bit higher and my cornering is better. Wow, he actually ended the race there for me again. Whoa! And someone else interfering and more are interfering. Okay, they really don't want me to finish. What is there? What can I do about that? Yeah, this is gonna take too much time, huh? I'm still at 2nd place. Can I keep it? Can I keep it? I think I can. Which is not bad considering the situation, actually. Whew. That was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Raider Ridge Firefly. Wow, they really want to crash me hard. I did have to have the fastest lap. Okay, I'm back to 7,094 credits. It's slow, but it's something. And I get a street exhaust manifold for the Firefly. So I am able, maybe, to push up the horsepower of this car a tiny bit more, a few percent. But you also have to handle those horsepower numbers in the corners and everything. And that's really not easy. So, Folk Racing, 180 out of 200 points. So I'm getting somewhere. That's for sure. So, let me see. In the garage, what can I do with my car? I haven't unlocked any, like the better engines. Oh, wait, what? Why is this locked? Oh, requires level 23 even. I'm level 14. Okay, so there are better engines available later on. filters. So I got the best one available, and here I got the best one available, a racing radiator. I got a new racing intake manifold. It gives me 5% more power, which is less than 0 horsepower, or it is less than 1 horsepower, so not too not too concerned about that. Oh no, I already have that. New and equipped? Well, I didn't understand that. I got a new racing carb, an electric high pressure fuel pump, and programmable fuel injection. More power from... Okay. It makes me stronger. It also makes me pretty poor. Oh, and a new manifold. Race. Sport. Street. I unlocked the street manifold. Why would I want that? Maybe... Does that... No, just keep the highest one. I have a racing valves. Oh, that does help a bit. I'm just gonna fully outfit this car as far as I can, I guess. Yeah, I'm running out of money. I need 2,000 credits to get me better camshaft. For a moderate, like maximum performance gain in performance applications. 1 horsepower for 2,000 credits. Wow. That is a not very high. I don't understand why you can. I understand why you can adjust the tuning, but then before every race you have to do it anyways. There's not so much customization you can do in this game. It's pretty meh. Oh, this one is cool. It's nice that you can play with it. That's for sure. I can make it fully black. Or a blue tinted black, maybe. No, it should be darker-ish. Let's see, layer 2. Make that white, maybe? Or... layer 3. Are those the letters? This looks pretty cool, actually. For a simple Firefly, one cannot complain, right? You can make it go black to red or something. This is not cool. Oh, it's cool, but it's not what I want. Oh, well, at least it's nice that you can play around with these colors. Okay, something like this maybe. Layer 1. Layer 1 should probably turn more to red instead of like this. Yeah, why not? I like it. Save the paint changes. Yeah, that's my right. That's cool. Pretty cool. Or maybe not so cool. Is there something I can use this on? The Hateful Eight, Hilltop Stadium. Do I have a car? Yeah, a race weekend of banger racing on a classic figure 8 track with loads of spectacular crashes guaranteed. Make sure to outthink and outmaneuver your competitors to win. My car is not really... This is a ramming thing? Oh, and another fun one is just the first one, which is the mower stuff. The lawnmower. I really like that one too. So I could try that again. You can only use the lawnmower here. There's nothing to tune on it. And this is a last man standing event. A deathmatch derby. So it's 100% dirt, and I need to deal the most damage and basically wreck my opponents. So let them go, let them go. So you want to take little damage and deal a lot of damage. That's what this is about. Preferably hit them in the side or the back with high speed. That way you can deal a ton of damage. I try not to hit them too much on the front and not let them hit me in the back or side, because they will hurt. So like this, if you... this is fine, this is fine. You can even drive backwards as well. If the front of your lawnmower is too damaged, then you can fully go backwards and use that end to ram others. I'm not saying it's easy, but it can be done. So I try to avoid those who are coming straight at me, but this one I just couldn't resist. And see, bumping into the back of someone, or even here, like 3 in 1, that can be quite successful. Bam, see? You can totally wreck them like that. But the front of my lawnmower is now almost giving out. If you lose 2 of your available 4 wheels, you are considered wrecked. So that was not a great one for me, because the front is now fully gone on my mower. So maybe I will have to end this derby by driving backwards. Still trying. See, another one gone. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone by. Oh, he's not fully gone, I think. But close. See? It's not hard. Gotta smack him up. I won this already. Not the first time though. This was the first event that I got thrown in, and I didn't immediately win it. But the second time I definitely did, leaving like a mess behind, and that's, well, really, this is what you will see in normal races in this game as well. The same tactics, but then in normal race cars. See, another one, and you fight them from the back. It's not that hard, but there are still plenty left, and there's not much left of my see, my lawnmower is about to be set on fire, so I have engine problems and everything, and it's finished, and I didn't do it enough. Okay, I needed to wreck 3. My wreck ratio is 7-0, so I wrecked 7, nobody wrecked me, so I actually am in position 1. Not gonna, well, I'm not gonna complain about that then. It earns me the hammerhead. Really? Wait, did it? Oh, level 15. Oh, I thought this race. No, level 15 unlocks the hammerhead for me, so that's a nice car. And some, steel rail side protectors. That's more for the cars where you can fit them with heavy but sturdy protection bars, so you can ram harder into others. 0 credits, so that's too bad. I don't get any money anymore. But I did make it to level 15, earning me a new car. Okay, then it was worth it after all. And this is an... okay, to win this, I have to challenge Mean Machine. And challenge you to an epic head-to-head battle of skill set at sunset. Beat the cocky racer and his ride is yours, a tri-star. I could not do that at all earlier in the career. It's 100% gravel. That's not great. But I could try it now that my Firefly has become faster over all the upgrades I did so far. Maybe it's enough now. So 100% gravel means soft gear ratio. What does the track look like? Yeah, gear ratio kind of standard to long. Maybe even long. I think I'm gonna try it like this. Oh, my car looks way better now. Oh, shit. My start doesn't look better. I was looking at the paint job. Okay, he's fast. We established that his start was good and that his racing line is good in the corner, and that his acceleration and top speed are probably in order as well. So this is really like kind of the race of all races in this first regional junior league, where you try to beat like the local hero on easy, mind you. This is just easy difficulty. Yep. We are indeed looking at a beautiful sunset. Is my top speed any good here? I definitely hope so. Oh, he drifts more beautifully through the corner. I hope there is no... yeah, no, that's fine. I have to not only win... Oh shit, I'm not gonna win. I have to not only win this, but also by a 50-meter distance. So it cannot be a neck-to-neck race, because my neck is not 50 meters. So it's all cool, this game, but like when it comes down to like real racing like this, I don't have what it takes, you know? Look at the speed. And I'm almost sure that my car is actually more horsepower than his. So it needs more training, or better, I need tips from Quatley and other races like Root and FCC and Viceres how to actually corner better. And also maybe how to tune it a bit better for this particular track. So this is a no-go for me yet. Now you don't have to win everything in a regional event to actually Pleasant Mule one. You don't have to win everything to get through the event. So his car is a B. Okay, you have to beat a B car with your C car, and then you win his B car. I win that TriStar if I'm able to beat him in the race. That's an interesting fact. Let's see the replay, and then we have follow car 1. Wait, select camera. Bumper, hood. Oh, nice. Cockpit, chase far, chase. Chase far, chase far. Okay. Hood, bumper, chase near, track side. I actually want to look at his car and see how he drives. Hide player names. Okay, that's good. I think I can do some effects during focus depth. Ooh, that's nice. Does that actually work? Don't really see it. Focus distance. No, it doesn't show me. Blur power. Oh, like that. Yeah, you get the blur. And then the focus depth. Yeah, it will add more blur. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can do this as kind of for the video, so to speak. Zoom a bit. Nice, 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 nice. What's this? Hide game HUD. Yes. And okay, I hope it also plays music. Here we go. Yeah, his corners are better than mine. Drifts a bit through them. Like that. He's only a tiny bit faster than I was, but his corners are way better. It's a B car with a bit more punch, more horsepower, but not a crazy amount more. But it probably handles differently than a smaller car that I'm driving. And that's why I also want to win this car. Of course, well, it's not flawless, but of course an AI competitor will, in this particular race, will not make big mistakes in corners. So I'd better watch his replay a lot of times to see how he does it. Brake at the same points and try to mimic the style to not lose too much speed in the corners. Let's see if I can still rotate camera. Yeah, I can watch him from the side. I can... Oh, I thought I can also see myself, but... Oh, it just starts over now? Okay, if I keep the camera on his front, then I can see myself struggle in the back. That's also a cool point of view. I'm trying. Well, at least I got me one better part on my car. Tuned a bit faster, and a new paint job, which I'm happy with. But yeah, he's... What am I doing there in the corner? Yeah, understeering like crazy. I didn't hit too much, but yeah, that's really precious time that I lost there. So it's not insanely bad. I don't think that the distance between us becomes that much bigger, although yeah, maybe it does. Yeah. I didn't have a chance there. So it will require more training, maybe 1 or 2 more upgrades so that I can close to the power of his car. Without the same handling qualities, perhaps, but I should be able to outrun an easy AI car and win this TriStar car for myself. That's the goal of this event, so that's what I will train hard for. It's pretty cool to replay a video or a race like this. I'm gonna definitely do that once I race with Quatley and hopefully a few other friends. Quatley got me into this game, so I'm sure that he will play this with me. We can make a beautiful video moments like this. Oof, the difference is definitely there. Cool stuff. Yep, pretty nice. I quit the replay. It was good. Still got a little XP from that for trying. Nice. Nice. Can I actually get a... Is there like a photo mode from within here? I don't think so. I'll probably have to do that during a race. So with this being done and this being said, this was my only second live stream on YouTube. I am Raider Rich, also much more known as Light and Magic on Twitch. But Raider Rich is my new identity. This was Wreckfest. I was driving a Firefly in my career mode to grind a level, to get some credits, and to pay for some upgrades. I thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.